Hi, excuse me. Hi, good morning. It's Saturday, the 30th of October, 2021. I hope everybody had a good week. It's been a little crazy at my job lately because everybody's supposed to be coming back on the 1st. That's the date they sent because originally everybody was supposed to come back on September 1st because the Delta variant. They pushed it back to November, and so they've been this mad rush of us, them setting things up for the returning people. They made a lot of changes in my building, and stuff in terms of the people's workspace and all that stuff. So they had to make a bunch of information to give out to people when they come in on Monday, and we wound up, because they went go green, so they took away all the forks and knives and stuff out of the pantries and stuff, and so we basically had to bag up a bunch of knives and forks and stuff in a bag, in paper bags, believe it or not. And so they're going to give it out to people when they come in and stuff. And then they got rid of the plastic cups they used to have, and now they have mugs for people, which I thought is a silly idea. And they bought washing machines to wash them in, which is, again, they could have got, I think, biodegradable stuff that, plastic cups and stuff, because I know exactly, me and my friend were talking about it at work. People are gonna wind up stealing those mugs, taking them home, and some of them may break and all that stuff, and they're gonna wind up replacing those mugs anyway. So instead of doing that, they just should have bought some biodegradable stuff, because I'm sure they sell that stuff out there. And as far as the knives and forks are concerned, when you go to restaurants and they give you like the plastic knife, it comes in a set, like a knife, a fork, and a spoon, and those little plastic things that they serve in fast food restaurants. Sometimes they give it to you. They could have ordered that, and that would have been so much better than having us they had a bunch of knives, a bunch of forks, and a bunch of spoons, and we sat there, me and the two guys I work with, and we sat there putting in paper bags, knives and forks. Now, we did it once, right? And my boss didn't like the way we folded the bags. She said that the big boss was gonna hate that. So we had to basically take the knives and forks out of those bags and put them in the new bags that we had ordered. And we actually had to lay it flat and fold it over, which was good, so they were flatter. Because if we had did it the way she wanted to, it looked like a little lunch bag, and they would have never fit in those boxes. They'd have been too tall and stuff, and you couldn't fit as many in a box. So luckily, one of the receptionists came up with the plan of taking the bag, how it's folded over, and then put the stuff in it, and then fold the other end over so it lays flat, and that way you can get more in it. And so we wound up doing that. And they also gave out like 5 masks and stuff, even though they say now, and because they went through so many iterations. And remember, I never got laid off, so at first, when COVID first started, we had to, you had to wear a mask to the building, and you had to take your temperature when you came in and all that stuff. And as things relaxed and stuff, eventually they told us that you didn't have to wear a mask, okay? And then they brought it back, say, of course, if you're not in the common areas, if you're in common areas with lots of people, you had to wear the mask, but behind where we work at, we work like behind the thing, so like in a confined area, it's only us three working, us three, and then the boss lady in her office. So it's only us in there. It's a closed space. So in there we didn't have to wear our mask. But when you went to the bathroom or went around the building, you had to wear your mask. And now they made up another sign saying that as long as you're vaccinated, and you got to be vaccinated to be in the building, you have to. You don't have to wear a mask. And I discovered that when I went up on the floor the other day, and I saw most of the people up there were, the people that were back, some people had came back originally, and I saw more people up there, and I don't think I saw anybody. I think I was the only one wearing a mask, and all the people that I saw when I went to that one floor. So, as long, because I think they said now you got to be vaccinated to be in the building, and I know they did a thing in New York here where they said, all the municipal workers, you got to be vaccinated, at least have one shot, or you're gonna go on unpaid leave, okay, until get the shot. And I know people, they protested it. I think it was Thursday or something when I went to lunch, and I went to the back of the building. It's 2 ways to get in my building, through the back way and the front way, and I went out the back way to go to Subway and come back, and then I heard all this shouting in the front of the building, and then I realized, it was having a protest, I guess city workers and stuff, and I think the firefighters and stuff, and because they tried to sue it, but again, like they said, there's a public health issue because you interact with the public. So you have to get a shot. Okay, these people, I don't understand it, and I'll never understand it. Okay, these people that don't want to get the shot. Okay, this is a public health issue. Okay, get vaccinated. You get vaccinated to go to school. Okay, you got to get certain shots for measles and mumps and all that stuff. And now all of a sudden they made it political, which is really a shame that they made getting a shot political, and they made the COVID-19 thing political, which is so stupid. It really is, and that's another reason why I can't stand politicians. They made it it's a public health issue, and these idiots have made it. They made it. All these anti-vaxxer people. I have no win for them. I have just no sympathy whatsoever, and I really. And as far, like I said, policemen, firemen, you interact with the public. Okay, you should be getting a shot. There's no, and unless you have a religious reason, I think that's the only other thing, or you got a health reason. I think those are the only two exceptions in my book about that, not getting the shot. If you have a religious exception, and because I respect people's religion, or if you have a health issue where you can't wear the mask or get the vaccines, I can understand that. Then I say give them the exception or something. But other than that, you interact with the public. Okay, you can't be going to help people. If the police officer, you show up to help them, like say domestic abuse or investigate a robbery and stuff, and not be vaccinated and wind up giving somebody COVID-19 because you're not vaccinated. I'm sorry, you interact with the public. You should get the shot. That's why I'm sorry. That's why because normally I can't stand Mayor de Blasio, and I'll be happy when he leaves. But in this case, I agree with him 100%. You got to get vaccinated. Stop. These people need to stop hemming and hawing and get vaccinated and be done with it. Okay, but I'm sorry, I went on a mini rant. Okay. Oh yeah, I discovered how many days I have left. I checked that to my boss. I only got 4 days left, which unfortunately, because I had, COVID earlier this year and stuff. So I took, I was out of work for like almost a month. Well, I think a little less than a month. I was out of work for a while. So it ate up, a lot of my days and stuff. Thankfully, they didn't take all of my days away, but I have 4 days left. So I'm going to save that for December, like 13th. I'll save it for that. And like I said, I went on my vacation. I had a good time and stuff. So I don't need much time. And I'm not going to take any time off in November because we get, the 2 days off for Thanksgiving. So that's good enough for me. And I'll just wait to December 13th that week. I'll take the 5 days off because I think I got 4 days and a half, something like that. So I'll just take the 5 days for that week of December, and then those last 2 weeks we only work 4 days and we get a half day. We get then we're off for Christmas. I think that last day will be actually we work 3.5 days because I think Christmas is on a Friday this year, so we'll work 3 days and then we'll leave early on the Christmas Eve. Okay, and then the same thing with New Year's Eve. We'll leave at 1 o'clock for both days, Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve, and then be off that Friday, and then the New Year's, which is that Friday, I think too. If I'm remembering it right, I think that's the way it is. So, and then I'll just take my vacation on the 13th and take my week off then. So I'm good. Like I said, this has been a crazy year, all things considered. For some reason, I don't know. I don't know why I thought this was with everything that happened this year, my brother's dying and stuff, and then going on vacation with my family and all that stuff, going back to work, getting COVID, going back to work, and all that stuff. It seems like surreal almost, and like it happened last year when it really didn't, because my brother actually was here. My brother who lived with me was here for COVID, and I remember having a fight with him to wear the mask and stuff. I used to catch him outside not wearing his mask and all that stuff. So he was here for that and stuff, and then he died back in March and stuff, and we had the funeral, and then I got COVID and I got the shot, and I had lost my sense of taste and stuff. So it's been a crazy year. Then I got my sense of taste back, and then we went back to work, and we planned a family vacation for July. We went on that and I had a good time with that, and then so it's been a crazy year. Like I said, so well, we'll see when the people are back on Monday how busy it is. Because normally, November work wise and at my job, it usually slows down in November in terms of work. But now it's like I said, it's only three of us technically working now. Because normally I don't. The other guy, Gary, he works right next door to us, and his job is like a totally different job. But we've been showing him how to, how we do our jobs, how we do the jobs, because basically he's our backup until because we don't think they're going to hire anybody new until the new year at least because when things are sort of back to normal, and if it gets back to normal, usually we usually get like 30 jobs a day, which is like insane when you think about it. And so it's usually like 100 over 150 jobs a week. But if we do that, which I don't think, because I think at first even I don't even think it's going to be as busy as it normally is yet because we found out that they give people the options. You work, I think, come in for 2 days and you can be off for three. So some people are coming to the office. They pick the days that they come, so it'll be 2 days on, I think, and 3 days off for them. I think at first for them until I think probably the new year, and then they'll go back to the regular schedule and stuff. And thankfully, fingers crossed, there's no more spikes in COVID and stuff, or any new variants and stuff where they might go back to that. But like I said, people got to get used to the way it is now. They changed everything in the office and stuff. And I remember even the cafeteria where people used to sit and eat, they took out that whole section of seats, excuse me, and made it, they put a whole section of people there. They put they have these newfangled desks and stuff. They have no phones. I mean, you dial the phones on your computer screen now if you want to dial somebody, so that people got to get used to the technology and stuff. And I know on a different floor, I think on the Oliver Wyman floors, which are 3 floors in our building, they have lockers now, so you don't have, I guess, drawers technically to put your stuff in. I think you just have a station with your computer, okay, and your whatever else they have in your desk and stuff. And you can, I guess you'd have to put your stuff in the lockers and stuff. But people are slow to change. What they're gonna do is people are gonna have boxes. I guarantee you, people are gonna take boxes, even though they're not supposed to do this. People are gonna do it anyway. They're gonna put their shoes and their whatever else bags and stuff, and they'll put it in the box and put it underneath their desk, even though they're not supposed to. That's what their locker is for. But people are, human nature. People bitch and complain, and they'll do it anyway. But anyway, you see, as you can see, I don't know if you can tell, I dyed my hair. If you can look at my last picture, I got my hair cut, I think about 2 weeks ago or so, and I dyed my hair last week. Was it last week? Yeah, I think it was last week. So I dyed my hair, and see, you can tell a little gray is coming back here there because I didn't go crazy with it, and my mustache and my beard. Yeah, so like I said, ever since I saw that picture that we took on vacation, if you look at my vacation video, there's a picture of me and my brother on a boat, and I just looked at my hair. I said, "Oh my God, my hair was like completely sandy. This looked completely sandy white, like a salt pepper thing mostly." And I just that just made me feel old, really older than I actually feel. So I said, you know what, I dyed and what I did was actually I didn't get the jet black hair. I dyed my hair with I think it's called mostly black or something, natural black or whatever it is. Because the jet black was like I think too extreme. Yeah, so I put I think it's mostly black. So I think it looks better there actually, and I may just touch up the little gray there on the side there because it looks but I think all things considered, it just makes me feel a little bit younger than having that gray in there, which is just yeah, I hate feeling that way. But anyway, what I'm going to do today, I'm going to probably watch a movie this morning, probably Injustice. I know that Injustice movie came out, I think came out a few weeks ago. Probably watch it on here on it's out, so I'll probably watch it, and then I'll probably I gotta go to Forum because I wanted to get movies for the digital code giveaway contest because I didn't get it. I was going to do it last week, get the movies, or order the movies, which I should have done, but I was distracted with other things, of course. And so I should be having a digital code giveaway contest. And like I said, I'll make a post today. So and plus I'm gonna buy me some khaki pants. So I'm gonna go to Old Navy and see if they have anything, because I went the last time and they didn't. I think they had. Maybe they'll have a sale. They had. I think they had khaki pants, but they were like way too high. Because normally they have. I think khakis there. I can get khakis there for like $20, but I think they were like way too. I think they were like a regular price, and they were like $45, which is ridiculous for some khaki pants. So I got my other khaki pants fixed at the cleaners, and maybe if I can get 2 pair, I'll buy 2 pair when I go to Fordham, and then I'll just walk down the hill to Best Buy, and then go food shopping. So I'm gonna see if I can get out of here around maybe 2 o'clock. I'll walk to Fordham. It's supposed to be raining, and it is cloudy right now, and it started raining last night. And what I wanted to do was take my air conditioner out the window, which I should do, and I'll probably do it sometime this week when it's not raining. I'm gonna take it out of the window because I do want to. I want to give my room a nice cleaning. I want to, I guess, do my winter cleaning. I want to unplug everything, wipe everything down, and plug everything back in, and just sweep up and throw out things, and I also want to set up my computer that I bought a couple of months ago, which is still sitting on my floor right there. And I bought the thing that could, you can switch it from my old computer to the new computer, so I can have 2 computers. Which means I have to clean my desk over there that my computer is sitting on. Okay, so I'm debating whether I should do that when I go on vacation, because I'll have the time. I'll be home, so maybe I could do it then, which it'll just be a couple of weeks. So maybe I'll do it then. I'll do it that Saturday. I'll just dump everything out and just I'll put everything into the hallway and sweep the living room. And also, like I said, those movies, I may buy another little cabinet to see I can put these movies that I have here that are sitting on boxes at the foot of my bed. Do that. Maybe I can do that too when I'm on vacation. Okay, and I think that's it. So I'll probably, like I said, watch a movie. I watched Dune last week, which you see my review of that. I really enjoyed it, and now, thank God, they're making part 2. They're going to release in 2023, which is good, because it was just getting good when I was watching it, and then it cut off. There was another movie that I watched, that it didn't do quite that. It was actually worse than Dune. Dune wasn't that bad. Dune was a pretty good movie, actually, part 1. But it was the Jason Bourne movie, not the one with Matt Damon, the one with Jeremy Renner. The movie, they promised you this big showdown. I never forget it, and maybe that's why they didn't make another one. Besides the way it ended, like they were supposed to have this big showdown because Jeremy Renner's character was like sort of like Matt Damon's character, and sort of like a Jason Bourne character, and he was supposed to have this big showdown with this killer they sent after to track him down, and basically the guy died. So we was expecting like this big confrontation between Jeremy Renner's character and this guy that they sent after him, and because he's supposed to be another guy with great fighting skills and stuff. And the guy died because basically the chick that he was riding on the motorcycle with, she just kicked the motorcycle and he ran into a column and died. I said, what? They kind of built it up that he was going to have this great confrontation with this guy, and then he just died that way. And then they got on a boat, and then it cut off. I said, what? It just ended that way. I said, what the hell? That was like a horrible ending for a movie, and maybe that's why they didn't make any more. That was just incredibly, in fact, they even brought Jason Bourne back in the next movie, okay, because I think they wanted to give Jeremy Renner his own franchise, but that movie tanked so bad because of the horrible writing for it, man. But anyway, this made me it just reminded me of that in a way. Not that Dune was bad, because actually Dune was pretty good. Actually, the 2021 version is pretty good. Anyway, I'm sorry, I'm trying to adjust myself without falling off the bed. Anyway, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna, like I said, right now it's like 8:30, a little after 8:30. I'm gonna get up, wash up and stuff. I'm gonna eat me something. I'm gonna eat something, and then I have recorded my reaction to Doom Patrol season 3, episode 8. And what I have to do is I'm gonna edit it. I got it on my phone right now, and once I edit it, I'm gonna upload this video and that video. I think I can update those, and update. Excuse me. I hit the table with that's my phone started rocking. Excuse me. I can put those both up on my YouTube channel. I'll put this in bed vlog and then the edited version of Doom Patrol should go on there, because it'll take me like 35 minutes to edit that episode. I watched it last night, and I did get to watch Nancy Drew, which I keep because it's on Friday, which is weird, awkward. But now the only good thing is now that Titans and Doom Patrol are coming to an end. Well, Titans ended last week, and Doom Patrol I think has 2 more episodes, so I won't have anything to do on Friday, because normally I wait till Friday or Saturday in some cases to watch Nancy Drew. But now that those shows are going off, I'll remind myself to, when I get home, to watch Nancy Drew, because I'm a big fan of that show. It's more supernatural on that show now, but I really like it. So, and now I got to come up with another show to watch. And I said I'll probably be watching The Flash, even though season 8, because it's gonna have like a 5-episode arc in the beginning of it, the season, with guest stars. I think Black Lightning's gonna be on there, Superman. I think who else? Green Arrow's daughter. Who else? Adam. Somebody else is supposed to be on there, which I can't remember at the top of my head. But it's supposed to have a bunch of guest stars on it. And hopefully the writing for Flash, because the Flash has really gone downhill in terms of writing. So I'm praying that the showrunner gets his act together. And I don't normally advocate for people losing their jobs, but the quality of the Flash has really gone down. And I said this about Titans when I did my overview of season 3. If you look at that video, let's follow the channel down below. Just look on this channel for my Titans season 3 overview. And I basically said that because with the Titans, it started out so good, but then again the writing failed, which it inevitably does, which is a shame, because the Titans, the cast is really good on the show, and the actors are really good. It's just that the writing just tends to go downhill, and that's why I think they should need to get a new showrunner that understands it better. Okay, and I think that would greatly improve the Titans if you get a new showrunner that understands comic books and stuff, and make it more comic book like. Okay, instead of trying to make it a Batman light show. That really just pisses me off that they do that to Titans, because I really like the characters and the actors who do the best they can with the crappy material they get. And the same thing with Flash. I know they have a black showrunner on the Flash, Eric Wallace, I think that's his name, and I'm all for getting black guys, creative people behind the scenes and stuff, and positions of power and stuff. But if you can't improve the quality of the show, I'm sorry, then you need to get moved on and bring somebody else, because it's a shame, because the Flash is basically the veteran show of the CW now, and if the quality of the writing doesn't improve this season, I could see them saying, you know what, that's it, let's wrap it up, which is a shame, because I think the Flash can go on to be for like 10 years like Smallville and stuff if you improve the quality of the writing. Okay, and I think that's the basic issue. The last season was abysmal with the Forces storyline. Oh my God, that was god awful. That Forces storyline was very painful. And they brought Godspeed, I think, towards the end and brought his kids to try to salvage it, which kind of improved it a little bit, but still, I'm sorry. You have a great character in the Flash, and you have good actors. And Grant Gustin, I love him as Barry Allen. It's just that the quality of the writing just suffers. I'm sorry, because look at Superman and Lois. That show is really on point. Stargirl is on point. Doom Patrol is on point. You have quality. You can have quality writing for a TV show, for a superhero TV show. You just got to find the right mix of people to make it happen. And Superman and Lois hit it out of the park. First season, Stargirl, season 1 and 2, hit it out of the park. And Doom Patrol, as from the beginning, has been great. So you need that quality on the Flash, and that's my mini rants about about the Flash and Titans. Anyway, sorry for the rant. Anyway, so again, look for my review of whatever. I think I'm gonna try to watch the Injustice movie. See if I can watch that sometime today, because I think I'm gonna try to edit the Doom Patrol thing first after I eat. Do that first, and then maybe watch Injustice before I leave, and then upload these 2 videos, this video and the my review of Doom Patrol episode 8. Anyway, follow my links to my hey, please give this video a thumbs up, And my links to my social media are in the description box: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Also have a link to my other channel, Blood Views and Opinions. Please check that out as well. And I should make video content for that channel as well. And also, I have a link down below to my patron, and I want to say a special thank you to my patron. His name will appear in this video somewhere. I want to say thank you to him for supporting me. And again, my patron's only $5 a month. Tons of content and tons of unedited content. TV show reactions on there. Doom Patrol Season 3. Titan Season 3. All of it's there now. What If Season 1 is there. Loki. WandaVision. The Boys Season 2. Mandalorian Season 2. Superman and Lois got a couple of episodes in there. Mostly of the episodes are there. And what else? All 4 parts of Zack Snyder's Justice League. I got the finale of Falcon and the Winter Soldiers on there. Okay, just tons of content on there. Again, follow the link below to the Patreon and check that out. Okay, and again, give this video a thumbs up. And this is Trepacer saying so long and take care.